Imagine joining a Minecraft server with absolutely no rules, where players can kill, hack, and destroy anything they want. Welcome to 2b2t, the oldest Minecraft server ever. Spawn is completely destroyed, and overpowered players patrol the area, killing any new player the moment they join, making it nearly impossible to escape. And I'll be surviving the next 100 days on this server to prove that it's possible to escape and survive without using any hacks. My goals in this video are to escape spawn, travel 400,000 blocks, and build a sanctuary where I can live in peace, far from the chaos. This is where the journey begins, boys. Let's do this. On day 1, I joined the server without knowing where to go and what to do. Okay, where do I go from here? The spawn was a total mess. Lava and water towers stretched into the sky, and the ground was covered in giant holes. There were no trees, no grass, just broken blocks everywhere. It looked like a world somebody had destroyed over and over again. So now, hopefully we don't run into any players because that wouldn't be that good, I'll be honest. Thankfully, I found a highway right away. It stretched far into the distance, and I started following it. On this server, the biggest threat to new players isn't the other players, it's the mobs. Creepers, skeletons, and zombies are everywhere, and without tools or armor, you don't stand a chance. I waited for the next morning because honestly, that was the only thing that made me feel anything in this wasteland. The sun coming up was about the only thing that felt like progress, and that says a ton about this server. The next morning, I kept following the highway until I ran into an obsidian mushroom. What is this? Looks like a weird obsidian tree. Or a mushroom, actually. It looked kinda cool, like something you'd find in a weird fantasy movie, if that movie was in a broken wasteland. On this day, I was starving, and the only way to regain health and hunger was by eating zombie flesh. Not exactly a 5-star meal, but it kept me alive. Okay guys, one after another, please. I can't kill all of you at the same time, okay? And after killing the zombies, I found this. What is this? Hey yo, there's a giant water wall here. And actually, there's a cow. Okay, this is very good. We have actual food here. Real food source. Right in front of us. Yeah, I finally found food. This time a cow. But oh boy, it wasn't the only animal I ran into that day. In fact, there were a ton of them. Okay, there's a crystal up there. That's the first time I'm seeing a crystal on this server. Somebody blocked the highway, so we'll have to just avoid it going around the lava cast. Which I mean is going to be a little bit difficult, but I think we can do it. Also, this is not my first time playing on the server, so I do have a little bit of experience on this server. Talking about experience, I almost died there. As nighttime was approaching, I knew I had to make a shelter if I wanted to survive through the night. Because apparently standing out in the open with no protection is a great survival strategy. Yeah, totally. And we'll have to wait until daytime comes up because I'm not gonna risk it. The next morning, I continued traveling until I stumbled upon a destroyed base. And of course, it had tons of food. There's melons! There's melons, food! Yes, food, bro. Okay, let's take it. Let's take all of it. Melons just lying around like they were waiting for me, and wood still hanging from the trees, as if someone thought, yeah, I'll leave this here for the next lucky person. Jokes aside, this discovery was huge, and thanks to this, I was able to craft my first tools. Later that day, I ran into a griefed obsidian pyramid. Sure, it was a mess, but it still stood out. What is this? This must have been some kind of fortress or... wait... might have been a pyramid, I'll be honest. Okay, there's a villager there, but it's a shame we can't get him because we'll definitely die and he's very close to spawn. Anyway, now I need a sheep, and while you're probably asking, well, it was for the wool, so I could craft a bed and set my spawn point. Because let's be honest, the last thing I want is to die and end up back at spawn, surrounded by lava casts and chaos. No thanks. Okay, we're crafting a bed immediately. Let's go in here. We got our first bed, and we'll set our spawn right here. I think it's set, so there's not going to be any problem. I think the best idea right now is to find more sheep so we can set another spawn once we go further out. But looks like night is coming. There's a sheep there. Oh, there are two of them. Let's get him first, and then we'll make a small base here. Yet again, it was time to make another shelter. Another day, another dirt hole. At this point, I felt like I was building homes for mobs, more than for myself. Anyhow, day 4 was amazing. I found paradise, and by that I mean a ton of sheep. Naturally, I kindly eliminated them, all for my personal gain. Survival first, right? Sheesh, 7 white wool. Later on, I crafted another bed because obviously you can never have too many places to respawn. After that, I continued following the highway until I spotted something unusual. Is that a beacon? Why is there a beacon? There's a wandering trader here, which is also surprising. For those who don't play 2b2t, let me just say it's super rare to find a beacon. And even weirder to see a wandering trader at spawn. Like, what's he even doing there? Trying to sell leads and useless junk to players who barely have food? Bold move, bro. Bold move. Day 4 got even weirder when I stumbled upon a place literally called New Hell. Okay, what is this? New Hell. What? Damn, somebody really took their time to make hell in the overworld. That is insane. And honestly, the name fits. It's like someone looked at the server's chaos and thought, you know what, this needs a rebranding. Anyway, later I found a dolphin, which I named James. And thanks to my friend, I was able to travel even faster than ever before. Oh heck yeah, here we go. It works, let's go. Oh, we're much faster like this. For real, bro, we're so fast. If you're still watching, comment W James. Surprisingly, on day 4, I managed to travel 5,000 blocks without dying even once. Honestly, that might be some kind of record for me. Who knew dodging mobs, lava, and random player traps could feel like a full-on Olympic sport? Anyways, after reaching the milestone, I found a destroyed city. What happened here? Damn, this must have been a city or something, because I do see buildings. Yeah, there's a tower right there. Oh, what a shame, bro. It was sad to see, but you know what they say, nothing lasts forever. On 2b2t, that just means your build lasts about 5 minutes before someone grieves it. Okay, now we have to be really careful to not fall, because if we do, I mean, we can land on water, but I want to risk it because there's drowns and everything like that, which are not easy to deal with, let me just say. And to end day 4, I finally found trees. Actual real trees on this server. That's like striking gold. No joke. Okay, we can see trees. Okay, there's a full tree right there. Full cherry blossom tree. Let's go and get that one. Okay, Sir Tree, you're officially mine. You know when I said I ended day 4 by finding some trees? Yeah, I was joking. Right after the trees, I stumbled onto a giant lava cast. But after passing that, I found something even crazier. What? But before we continue, this video is sponsored by Mawano. Mawano is the best-selling microphone brand on the internet right now. But what makes it so special? Well, with the brand new PD300X microphone, you get clearer professional-grade voice capture, adjustable audio settings for a personalized experience, and simple intuitive controls, perfect for live streaming or gaming like this video. If you'd like to order the PD300X, don't forget to use code JH12 for a discount. Everything is linked down in the description. Thank you Mawano for sponsoring this video, and now let's get back to it. A massive melon farm. I'm talking Hypixel Skyblock levels of melons. Who even built this stuff here? Bro, I have a feeling I'm on Skyblock, Hypixel Skyblock. Also, comment if you want to see a 100 days video on Hypixel Skyblock. Just saying. No, pillager. Oh gosh. Day 5 didn't start off great. Let's just say it involved a lot of running and not much surviving. But things turned around when I found a small fortress. On the walls were these cool cat banners, and of course I had to take them. I mean, it's not like they needed them anymore, and no, I didn't steal it. It's called repurposing. You have a banner now. You know what? I'm gonna keep it. Why not? As I was getting closer to the 10,000 milestone, out of nowhere, a zombie decided it was time to ruin my day. Let's just say things got interesting. I can make myself some temporary armor. That scared me. How could it hit me? But no worries, I took care of the threat. Let's just say it won't be bothering anyone again. Oh no, nighttime is coming again. Looks like we'll have to make another temporary base somewhere here. And I think I know exactly where. As the sun dipped below the horizon, I stood and watched the world fade into darkness. And just like that, day 5 came to an end. On day 6, I was immediately jumped by mobs, including another baby zombie. Thankfully, I managed to log out just in time to avoid getting killed. When I came back, the baby zombie had burned in the sunlight. Oh, it died, okay. Let's just dip out of here because I almost died there. Thankfully, I set a bed, but come on, bro. That was so close. That was insanely close. As I traveled, I started seeing more and more trees, and the terrain wasn't as griefed as before. It almost felt peaceful. well, as peaceful as 2B2T can get. I guess even chaos needs a break every now and then. However, I still stumbled upon a giant lava cast with a highway conveniently running right next to it. So like any other person, I followed it. Oh, there's been mass destruction here. This looks like spawn, I'll be fully honest. I have a feeling we're back at spawn, but we are not. And also, I'm not leaking the cords, just so you guys know. Because there will probably be some people that are gonna try to kill me, so you know. Actually, this is 10k. Yeah, I finally reached the 10,000 block milestone. And not long after, I stumbled onto a smaller road made of oak planks. Curiously, I followed it. And surprisingly, I found some really good loot from a dead player. Armor? Oh gosh, somebody died here. We even have a bow. What the heck? Oh, this is really good. We have iron armor. Wait, there's more stuff here. There's diamonds. I guess one person's misfortune is another person's jackpot. Okay, that doesn't look natural. Okay, there was a secret base in the mountain. There was a whole city here, and it just got wiped out. What the actual damn? This must have looked so good. Yeah, the base was absolutely destroyed, like completely unrecognizable, but you can still catch glimpses of what it once was. And honestly, it must have been pretty cool back in the day. Believe me, this isn't even the best thing you'll see in this video. We're just getting started. This was a really big base. They made a secret city underground. That's actually genius. As the daylight faded, I built another shelter, set my spawn, and settled in to wait for day 8. Another night, another dirt hut. Living the dream, right? The next morning, I kept following the oak slab highway until it led me to a cool cobblestone road. This road looks kind of interesting. Let's see, where does it lead? This like a monument. Is it a monument or something? What is this? What the heck is this? A grave? Along the way, I spotted these strange cross-shaped statues. There were at least 8 of them. I couldn't tell if they were supposed to be graves or just randomly built there, since there were no signs or names. Either way, it was kind of unsettling. But as I continued along the cobblestone road, I stumbled upon the most insane build I've ever seen on this server. What the actual heck? Okay, this is actually insane. This statue looks amazing. What? It's not even griefed. This looks absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. It took 2 days because Schematica broke for me. That makes sense. First giant Jesus I found on 2B. I wasn't the only one amazed to see such an incredible build, so naturally I decided to leave my own mark. After all, why not add a little something to history? Looks like I have to say goodbye to the statue, so yeah, hopefully this is not the last time I see something so cool like this. And as it turns out, I was right, it wouldn't be. This horse has a saddle. There's a wither right here. Oh my god, let me take him. Oh gosh, there's a wither somewhere and I don't want to risk it. Oh, I see it. Okay, we're definitely gonna be faster with this horse. Yeah, I found a horse with a saddle already on it, and thanks to this unexpected gift, I could travel much faster, and best of all, I won't be losing hunger. And actually, with the saddle, we might find, you know, a better horse, which is, you know, faster than the current one. You know, let's see for this horse, how fast is this one? Oh yeah, this one is really fast. We're taking this one, where it's legit 11.3 meters per second. That's how fast it goes. I think I got one of the fastest horses in the game. And you know what? I'm gonna call him Fred. Fred, you and me are gonna be best friends on this server, I believe. The rest of day 8 was pretty quiet, just traveling with nothing exciting happening. But when day 9 started, I had to leave Fred. Well, that ended fast, because I needed to use a boat to keep going. It wasn't easy to say goodbye, but I didn't have a choice. I think we have to leave each other, Fred, here. There's no way for you to go, so I'll see you soon. Bye, Fred. Day 9 wasn't anything special. I spent most of it traveling across the ocean without a single piece of land in sight. I did come across a corrupted chunk though, which was pretty cool to see. And that's a corrupted chunk right there. Damn, this is my first time seeing one. Eventually, I found a mushroom island. It was mostly destroyed, but there was a chest with some really good enchantments. What? Has really got sharpness? At least something, right? Anyways, as I continued my journey across the ocean, something unexpected happened. Oh, we have more corrupted chunks. Oh, there's a wither. No, it's shooting me. Oh no. Oh, this is kind of bad. This is kind of bad. This is kind of bad. What do I do? What do I do here? What do I do, bro? We have to go. The dolphin might save me. Dolphin? Dolphin, please. Come on, dolphin. Yeah, I logged out of the server. I didn't know what to do and how to solve this situation I'm currently in. So without any choice, I joined back. And surprise, once I joined, of course, I died. Luckily, I set my spawn, but I was way too far to get my stuff back. So I decided to travel through the nether. My hunger was dropping fast, and I needed to find an ender chest quick. How is there no ender chest here? Not a single one. Oh my gosh! Yes, we got some stuff. Let's just go out of here. Where's the closest portal? After searching for a while, I found a portal. But on the other side, I came across a strange looking building. Oh gosh. But what is that now? There's a base here. You know, I'm going to go inside the base before I die. Whoa, it doesn't look griefed. What is this? Never mind, it is a little bit griefed. What is this supposed to be? The base had these towers connected by bridges, creating a really cool design. But before I could explore it, night started to fall. I quickly got to mining, gathering resources to craft some armor and tools to protect myself from the mobs roaming around in the dark. Our first iron. Okay, this is a really good start, actually. Sadly, that was the last bit of iron I could find. Most of it was already taken by other players, and with everything I had gathered, I headed straight for the tower-like base. Surprisingly, as I was exploring around the base, a player on the server noticed me and offered to help. And well, me being me, I ended up sending my coordinates. Probably a bad idea, but hey, sometimes you have to take risks, right? Okay, you know what? I'm gonna send this cords and hopefully he can re-gear me. Hopefully. And after 50 minutes of waiting, she finally arrived. Yo, he's here. Yo. Cat girl Maddie, hello. She finally came. She's here. Daphne on top. She's finally here, bro. As you can see, I was extremely happy. Maybe it's because I knew that from now on, I wouldn't be torturing myself to get to 100k on foot. Instead, I could finally enjoy the journey without feeling like every step was a punishment. Which is pretty good. Enclave on top. Okay, let's see. He definitely has some good stuff. Let's see what he's gonna give us, though. Wait, what? Oh my gosh, this is so good armor. Elytra swords. This has everything we need. Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's just say that sending my cords to an unknown player actually worked out. They showed up and helped me out, which was a nice surprise. It made me realize that not everyone on the server is just here to ruin your day. Sometimes you can actually get lucky. Thank you for helping. Oh, we got fireworks. Okay, shout out to Cat Girl Maddie. She's an absolute legend. Shout out. Let me see comments about her, bro. Let me take this armor, bro. We don't need anything. Oh my gosh, we got everything in here. Oh. What is this now? Oh, thank you. Pretty cool painting. Damn. Okay, I'll have this right here. After Cat Girl Mary geared me up, she left. And thanks to her, there was no way for us to die again. And I'll be honest, I'll take that win. I guess now it's time to travel. Let's go. It's kind of laggy when traveling, surprisingly. Never mind, we're good. The journey was long. I traveled by boat, elytra, and pretty much anything I could use. I had limited resources, so I had to be careful with how I used them. Nothing exciting happened that day, but the next day was different. I found something incredible, and while we've already seen a lot of amazing stuff on this server, this was by far the coolest thing I'd come across. What the... Oh my gosh. What is this? There's legit a giant ender chest. I'm scared that there are players in here, but I really want to check. So yeah, there was this huge ender chest build just sitting in the middle of nowhere, which was pretty crazy to see. I really wanted to check it out up close, but I was really nervous. What if another player was hiding nearby waiting to attack? Without hacks to protect me, I wouldn't stand much of a chance if someone showed up. So I stayed cautious, keeping my distance while trying to decide if it was worth the risk. Is there something inside? Interesting. You know what? Let's just leave it. Let's just go. But this still looks amazing. Yeah, this still looks shockingly big. After checking out the giant ender chest, I kept moving, traveling thousands of blocks until I came across a really long bridge. There's another bridge. What is this all about now? Of course, I had to follow it. I was too curious not to. Wait, so this is called a ring road. Anyhow, along the way, I stumbled upon an Obsidian Among Us statue, which honestly isn't anything new on the server. An Among Us statue. Oh, and I ran into another scammer. I mean a wandering trader. Oh, there's another wandering trader here. You know what? Let's kill him because he's a scammer. Let's kill his llamas, actually. Let's kill his llamas. Oh, yeah. That's what you get, bro. Wherever you are. I'm sorry, I truly am. I simply don't like him. After that, nothing interesting or fun happened for a while, but you know what is fun? Our Discord server. If you haven't joined yet, you're missing out. We host games, hang out, and even jump into voice chats. If you'd like to join, the link is in the description. Anyway, after traveling across the ocean, I finally found land. I landed on a giant jungle tree and had this random idea. What if I build my own statue? And that's exactly what I did. Okay, where are we? Okay, I think we'll have to make a statue here. Maybe a wooden statue. Why not? Because I don't have any blocks. So let's just take these. And also, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. We're on a mission to hit 30,000 subs by the end of the year, and your support will mean everything. After gathering all the wood, I started building the statue. My plan was to make my own head using wood, leaves, and planks. And by the end, it actually looked kinda cool. It looks kinda a little bit ugly, I'll be honest, but you know, at least we left some kind of a statue on the server. We left a mark, you know? People are at least gonna know I've been here, or at least I've contributed something on the server by building myself. You know what? Let's go through the nether portal right there. I think the smartest thing will be to travel through the portal. Okay, we're in. Now we have to find a highway, which will not be a problem, actually. Also, keep in mind, highways are really risky to, you know, travel with because people can kill you. After finding a player dug roof, I used it to travel, and soon after, I stumbled upon a nether highway. Of course, I kept my distance from the highway to avoid running into any players, because if I did, my chances of surviving will be very slim, and I ain't gonna take those chances, believe me. Heck no. Oh my god, there's another horse with a saddle. Alright, we're taking him. We are taking the horse. After traveling a few hundred blocks, I decided to leave the nether, traveling across the ocean. Well, goodbye day. I don't really know what day it is, I'll be honest. Maybe day 20 or 21? Something like that. Sounds right, yeah. Along the way, I stumbled upon an igloo floating above a corrupted chunk. Definitely not something you see every day. That's crazy, actually. What the heck? That's insane, actually. Anyway, I headed back in the nether, trying to find a highway, but somehow something unexpected happened. That's insane, actually. We just stumbled upon a player. That was unexpected, I'll be fully honest. After whatever that was, I decided to take a different route, traveling through smaller and less known tunnels. This is gonna take really long. And that's basically how the rest of the day went. Just non-stop traveling with nothing too eventful happening. Very exciting, I know. Okay, 2,000 blocks left. After a few hours of non-stop traveling, I finally decided to leave the nether and explore the overworld. Okay, let's go in the portal. Let's just go. Yeah, we're at 80k. That's awesome. That's awesome, actually. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh. We are so far now. There's no way we can find any player anymore. Well, besides going in the nether, where, you know, it's a high possibility for us to die by a hacker, a cheater. But, traveling through the overworld right now will be less risky. Well, way less riskier, I'll be honest. As you can tell from my reaction, I was really happy with how far I had come. Anyhow, while flying, I spotted a village. But after landing, I quickly realized that none of the villagers had any trades. None of these villagers have roles. Looks like they're still in the older versions of the game. So I didn't stick around and kept moving forward. As I continued my journey, I started running low on food. I landed in a taiga biome, and to my surprise, it was packed with cows. There's so many cows here. What? I've never seen so many cows in a single place. No, actually, there's so many cows here. Hundreds of them roaming everywhere. It was like I hit the jackpot for food. So, of course, I took full advantage of the situation, and well, let's just say the cow population took a serious hit. Everywhere I go, I just see more cows. Look at this. But on the bright side, I now had plenty of food to keep me going. Okay, from all of that, we got 1, 2, 4 stacks and 13 of steak, which is insane, and 3 more stacks of leather from this single place, which is unbelievable, I'll be honest. The next day, I traveled through the Nether. Yeah, again, since it was the fastest way to get around. And not long after, I went through a portal, and I found a massive obsidian box. What? What is that? This is oh my god, a giant obsidian box? What? Yeah, the thing looked kinda cool, and as I was flying around the area, I decided to land on this box. Oh, that is crazy. There's a ton of mobs in there, but there's nothing. Well, this is something rare to see on the server. There's a house here, too, with the road. Ayo. After checking out the obsidian box, I found a house right next to it. I went inside and discovered 2 shulkers. They didn't have anything too exciting in them, but I wasn't complaining. I knew I'd need those shulkers later to store my items. Anyway, later I came across another village, and this time I decided to grab all the crops they had, such as potatoes, carrots, you name it. But before we go, let me just try to trade with villagers for emeralds. That's gonna be very useful. Oh, here we go. For 21. We have 1 emerald. Okay, first we'll put all of these plants, because probably we're definitely gonna make a farm. Okay, let's put every type of seed here for our future farm. Let's continue our journey. Goodbye, villagers. Have a nice day. And yet another day goes by. Time does really pass quick once you enjoy the game. It's very surprising. The next day, I stumbled upon a pyramid. Inside, I found some loot like emeralds, iron horse armor, and a few other things. But there weren't any good stuff besides those items. But hey, I'll take what I can get. The next day wasn't too much special. I was mainly focused on reaching 400,000 blocks, but along the way, I came across another pyramid. What? What is this? Pumpkin Land? However, this one wasn't naturally generated. It was actually a player-built base. This was the first intact base I had ever found on the server, which was a rare sight, considering how much destruction there usually is. Oh my gosh. Is there something in here? It's a little bit... Oh, wait. This base... It's intact. Oh my god. So many pumpkins. What? This looks insane. There's been lava casts. It was griefed. And Twister was here. What? There's so much stuff. Wait. Oh man. We still have 1 diamond here. Gold. Okay. If there is some stuff. Let's take. Oh my gosh. Okay. There is some stuff left in here. So much wheat. There's no way. Oh my gosh. Let's take everything. End crystals. But there are cows, which we're gonna definitely kill. To say the least, I was really excited about this discovery. It gave me even more motivation to build my own base. And trust me, that will come very, very soon. So stick around to see how it will turn out. Welcome to Moonhaven. Established in 2022, 2 years ago. Yeah, this place looks absolutely insane. I love it. And thanks very much for the stuff. Hopefully that's not gonna be the last time we find something like that. Another village? But there's been player activity here, so it will be risky to make a house here. Like, if that base was found, what are the chances if my base gets found? Pretty high, so you know. After spending a few days just traveling, on day 32, I decided to head back in the Nether, so I can get to 400k faster. We found a tunnel, but this is not the one we're trying to go for. As I traveled thousands upon thousands of blocks, I kept spotting obsidian highways. But I choose to avoid them because if I did use them, my journey on the server might have ended much sooner than I'd like. Also, while making my way through the tunnels, I came across some really good loot along the way. There's armor. Diamond armor. Let's take it. What the heck? Just randomly on the floor. Anyway, I spent days carefully navigating, trying to find the safest route to reach 400k. I traveled through countless tunnels, taking every precaution to avoid unwanted encounters. But eventually, on day 49, I decided it was time. I built a portal and stepped back into the overworld. Oh, this is pretty cool. We're in a cave, actually, which is gonna be useful. Oh, it's even updated. It has the new, the 1.21 update, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, this is pretty good. W's.
While exploring the cave, I came across a mine shaft, but I didn't find anything useful. When I finally reached the surface, it seemed like there was no player activity, and as I flew over a jungle biome, I spotted a ruined portal.
Yeah, there's a ruined portal right there. Heck yeah. Does it have a... It has a chest. There's a panda there. Okay, I'm getting very excited. Oh, yeah. There's a panda right there. This is so cool.
Anyhow, as I was flying, I came across a village with some villagers. But in less than 5 minutes, every single one of them was either dead or turned into a zombie. Like, no joke, how is that even possible? To make things even weirder, I found a ship on the surface. And to top it off, it was completely intact, with diamonds, iron, and emeralds in the chests. After looting the ship, I continued my journey across the ocean until I decided to build a temporary shelter for the night.
Here we go. I think the house doesn't look that bad, honestly. Like, it looks kind of bad. Yeah, you're right. Even though I'm talking to myself, I know what you guys are gonna say. It looks bad. But listen, I'm working with whatever I have here, okay? And that's very little I have. So this is gonna do the job. Trust me. This is the shack. So yeah. Alright, we have a book and quilt. Oh my gosh, what is this? It was supposed to be a chunk ban, if I'm not mistaken, or whatever this is. Looks like the chunk bans are fixed. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this though.
Anyways, after spending the night in the shack, I decided to leave a letter to whoever finds my build.
Well, now I guess it's time to go. See you, Shack. Whoever finds you, hopefully somebody's gonna send the message. We shall see. Goodbye, Shack.
The rest of the day was mostly just flying and walking, but eventually I found a village with actual living villagers. Finally, bro.
Yes! They're villagers. Yes, finally. Finally, bro.
I took 2 of them, put them in a boat, and followed a river until I felt I was far enough to build my first ever base. I dug out a big underground space and sealed out the surface with blocks to keep it hidden.
Here we go. We have our villagers in our new base.
The next couple of days consisted in expanding the base while also making a small enclosure for the villagers, where they could eventually breed. But to do that I needed wool, so I went back on the surface and took down some sheep. I'm very sorry. Anyway, after crafting the beds, I found a really good trade that consisted in 24 paper for an emerald, which to my knowledge seems like a fair trade. Oh yeah, also a raid started for no particular reason, which made my villagers kinda panic for the next few days, as I wasn't able to figure out where the pillagers were hiding. But I moved on and started making a sugarcane farm, which will help me earn some emeralds from trades. Oh, and I almost forgot. I crafted an enchantment table, which will be very useful in the future. And then I made a small room to place the enchantment table that didn't take that long to do. After that, I gave the base a much needed redesign. I built a water elevator as the new entrance, then mined out the ceiling and added oak slabs for a cleaner look. I did the same with the floor, adding oak slabs to give it a nice finish. In the end, the base looked awesome. Okay, I think the base looks okay now. I kind of like it. Give me the bowl. Oh my god, here we go. The first ever baby born in my base. That sounded kinda sus, but you know what I mean. W's, bro. W's. Later on, I needed more beds to grow my villager families, so I set out to find some wool, but instead, I stumbled upon a pillager outpost, which was really close to my base. Oh my gosh, it was right here. That's why there was a raid. There's a pillager outpost right here. Another village. What? Actually, this place might have some goated stuff. As I flew around, I hoped to find an armor trim because the pillager tower is known for having them. But guess what? There was nothing. Nada. Like, how is that even possible? It has absolutely nothing. I thought we would find a trim here, but what? Looks like not. Maybe another chest? Is there another chest down here? I ended up spending an entire day fighting off pillagers, but at least I managed to grab some wool from the tents, so it wasn't a complete waste. But I had to leave quickly since the outpost started attracting tons of other mobs like zombies and skeletons. Also, when I was trying to come back home, for some particular reason, there were these random villagers just running like they were in a panic. I mean, it's probably because of the raid, which I still didn't find. What is happening with this village? Why are they panicking? Like, why? And why are they here next to my base? Because of this, I did my best to track down the pillagers, and eventually I found them. But for the next 3 days, I was stuck fighting wave after wave of raids. And trust me, it wasn't exactly the most fun way to spend my time. Gosh, we finally did it, bro. We've been fighting for the last hour. What was that? Oh yeah, now we have a ton of totems. How many? Oh my gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 totems plus this one. 6. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I'm extremely happy. From the tone of my voice, you might say otherwise, but I actually caught the flu. Yeah, so my energy was about as low as a Monday morning. Anyhow, over the next few days, I focused on building a proper house right above my underground base. But before I could even start, I had to terraform the area since the terrain was all over the place. I spent a while leveling the ground, removing unnecessary blocks, and making sure everything looked clean. Once that was done, I finally got to work on the actual house. I started with the solid foundation and then added these big wooden pillars. Cause why not? They looked kinda cool and made the build feel more structured. After that, I worked on the walls, making sure they had a nice mix of wood and stone for some texture. Of course, I couldn't stop there, so I went ahead and built a second floor to give the house some extra space, if you know what I mean. After placing down the windows, adding a roof, and throwing in some final details, I stepped back and looked at what I built. And the base is finally done. Let me show you guys. Here we go. It doesn't look the best. And I mean, okay, I was kind of lying. It wasn't fully done, but the foundation is. Now only the small details are missing, like the glass on the windows, the floor. But that's it, pretty much. But we're gonna do that too. But yeah, I really like this base. I'm very happy with it. On day 73, I spent building the interior, which wasn't that hard to do. Oh yeah, I also made an ugly elevator type thing here. Don't question it. Okay, I think the base is done and I'm pretty happy with it. The interior looks good. I made this kind of elevator. I made it kind of, I don't know what I made here, but I kind of like it. It's very unique. Anyway, I've made a staircase to go up here, and of course there's nothing yet here, but we have a second floor, right? I mean, I think it's a third floor, which is the attic, where we're gonna also have some items and everything like that. So yeah, for now, it's gonna stay like this. I'm not the best builder, but I really like this design. For the next 2 days, I decided to try fishing. Yeah, not the most exciting thing to do, and at first I honestly thought it was a complete waste of time. Just me, a fishing rod, and endless water. Epic, right? But I stuck with it, casting my line over and over again, hoping to get something decent. And after about 30 minutes of nothing but fish and junk, I finally got something incredible. A bow with power 4 and mending. Now if you don't know, that's insanely rare, like a 1 in a 900 chance kind of rare. The fact that I actually fished it up made all that waiting totally worth it. Safe to say, I wasn't complaining about fishing anymore. But after I continued to fish, I got nothing that much useful. But whatever, it doesn't matter. After that day, I didn't log into the server for 2 whole weeks. I had gone on holiday to Spain, which was absolutely amazing. Great weather, good food, the whole deal. But even while I was there, I couldn't stop thinking about my base. Every day, a little part of me kept worrying that someone might have found it and completely destroyed everything I had built. The moment I got back home, I didn't waste any time. I was convinced that my base had been raided. So I immediately launched Minecraft and joined the server, preparing for the worst. I mean, what are the chances of our base actually being, still standing? Well, looks like I was wrong. There's no way that after 2 weeks, no one found our base. Are you serious? I wasn't on the server for 2 weeks. Actually, oh my gosh. I just witnessed a lightning.
Could have burned the whole forest here, my trees. Anyhow, on day 77, I decided to explore the area around my base, hoping to find something interesting, maybe a village, an outpost, or even a ruined portal. I traveled quite a bit, checking every direction, but there was absolutely nothing. Just empty land and trees as far as I could see. Kinda disappointing, but hey, at least I knew my base was in a quiet spot. But finally, on day 78, I found a village. Oh, look at that, there's finally a portal here. And I do wonder what we'll find at the other side. Wish me luck. Well, looks like nothing. I thought we would like spawn on a highway or something, but this is fine. This is... Oh my god, there's a fortress. And a gas too, which I don't like. We're just gonna avoid that guy there. And we'll just go up here. On day 79, I decided to travel back to spawn. If you're wondering why, honestly, I don't know, bruh. Maybe I missed the chaos, the destruction, or even the insane builds. Either way, I committed to the journey and spent the next 7 days traveling through the nether, using all sorts of tunnels to stay hidden. But in the end, I made a risky choice. I left the tunnels and traveled through the main highway, fully aware that one wrong encounter could mean the end of my journey. Oh my gosh, my totem popped. Okay, we're not doing this anymore. We're maybe gonna do that later. I'm not. Oh my gosh, we're on one totem now. That is not good, honestly. Okay, we're getting very, very close. I think it's time to go in a portal if we find one. And I think that right there is a portal, yeah. Okay, we can finally go through. But we'll still have to travel. Where the heck are we right now? And as I went through the nether just 5 minutes in, I stumbled upon something that will change everything. Oh my god, the canal. It's here. What the actual heck? It's bigger than I imagined it to be. Well, good to see this Cody Smile guy. If Cody Smile is watching, shout out to you. Anyways, after following the canal for a while, I eventually came across some strange monuments. They looked pretty cool, sure, but at the time I didn't think much of them. The rest of day 87 to 89 were just spent traveling. There wasn't much to see, to be honest. No builds, nothing important, since I was still pretty far from spawn. But on day 90, I started running out of rockets, which meant I wouldn't be able to fly much longer. So instead I found a skeleton horse, put a saddle on it, and continued my journey on horseback. Yo, this bridge is kinda dope. There's a ton of signs too. As the previous days, I spent countless days traveling thousands of blocks. But finally, I came across something interesting, which was the motivation I needed to keep pushing towards spawn. Oh gosh. We found... Wait, is this a... what? Is this some kind of wall or... Oh, this is the milestone. Yeah, 50,000. Oh, we're getting closer and closer though, which is pretty good. As I moved on, I decided it was time for a new horse. The one I had was fine, but I needed something faster. So after swapping between a few, I finally found the quickest one I could get my hands on. And you know what, I'm gonna call ya Jeffrey, because why not? We're gonna be best friends. Oh my gosh, there's a tunnel here with these vines. Unique. Hey yo, how is this possible? How do these plants grow on obsidian? I'm tweaking. I'm losing my mind here. Damn, it's like sliced up like a cake. Oh my gosh. What's this now? I must know. A ton of lava casts I can see. Not gonna lie, things were pretty uneventful for a while. Just me, my horse, and the endless road ahead. I mean canal, whatever. But on day 96, oh boy, things got crazy. Oh, what? Okay. I actually like this. There's a enormous snowman above the canal, and it's not even griefed. To make things even better, let's see it. Okay, slightly griefed, but mostly it's intact. Pretty cool. Okay, very, very cool. Also, if you're enjoying the video, please subscribe and like. It will be very appreciated. Thank you. Anyways, we are at 30,000 blocks, guys. And I know, it took like about 3 hours to get here, which is crazy to even say. 30,000 blocks later, we're finally here. But now, sadly, it's time to leave Jeffrey Dahmer. I'm joking. Anyhow, it's time to use our Elytra to travel the other half. Yeah, anyways, let's go. We've got 30,000 blocks left, which is gonna probably take like 25 minutes to get there. But hey, we'll be patient. If it takes that long, so be it. Since I was already halfway to spawn, I decided to use the last of my fireworks since it was much faster than a normal horse. Huh? What? Wait, I've been at this bridge. Yeah, I know this bridge. Oh my gosh, I was at this bridge like 20-30 days ago. Insane. What is this monstrosity now? Some weird shape. I don't know what is it. Tell me in the comments what this is if you're a 2v2d veteran or a regular player. It looks kinda cool. Hopefully it's not something offensive. But I mean, it's 2v2t. It might even be. You never know. Yeah, I had no clue what that weird build was, but after that, the structures I came across just kept getting more and more impressive. Oh gosh, we're at 20,000. We have another crazy building here. Looks like, wait, it's a massive dude with a sword. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Yeah, this looks epic. Honestly. There's even the insides. I'm not going inside. Or maybe, should I? Oh, jeez. Whatever. We must continue to 0-0. We're approaching it. We're getting closer and closer, which is making me very excited. What? The builds are getting crazier and crazier. I don't know what this is. As I was getting closer and closer to spawn, I landed, and what happened next was something I never could have expected. Oh no, there was a player there. Oh my god. Don't tell me it's over. Was this the end for me? Had I really just wasted all this time on the server only to get taken out right before reaching my goal? Only time will tell. After spending an entire day anxiously debating whether to log back in, I finally made my decision. Whatever happens, happens. My fate was about to be sealed as I prepared to rejoin 2B2T. Let's do it fast. Let's just escape quickly if no one's camping there. Please? We're dipping out of here. There's no one. Oh my gosh. That was so scary. That was actually so scary. What the heck? But now we're 18,000 blocks far. So let's just leave the canal because it's kind of risky. And I don't want to die. We are getting closer and closer. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm getting very excited. Are we gonna see build before we get to 0-0? Probably. Okay, anytime now, we're probably gonna see Lava Cast. I'm surprised that we didn't see one yet. And we're like at 12k if I'm pretty sure. Oh, never mind, here we go. First Lava Cast of today. I do wonder if we're gonna see the pumpkin land that we saw at day like 15 or whatever that day was. As I got closer to spawn, memories of my journey flooded back. How I started with nothing and made it all the way here. It was almost impossible to believe how far I had come. And I was very proud and happy, starting something and finally completing it. Best feeling ever. Okay, we're at 3,000 blocks. We should see lava casts very, very soon. Okay, here we go. We are here. There's even the obsidian roof up there. We are definitely here. It's so dark that I can't see anything. Oh, here we go. The mass destruction. The mass destruction at spawn. There's even these logos. And that too. Oh my gosh. That's crazy. I've never seen these before. When I was escaping spawn, I never seen these giant cobblestone pillars. The obsidian wall, I think, is surrounding spawn. Yeah, look at that. Very big walls, even though you can barely see them because it's so dark for some reason. Like for new players, it's definitely hard to escape. I guess I was kind of lucky, let's say. I think I didn't even notice a wall surrounding spawn, so flying now over it really gives you a wider look, you know, of spawn. You have a deeper understanding too of, you know, what it actually looks like. Where does this go? Well, actually, I'm worried. Why is there so many portals? Let's go up here. Wait, I've never seen this before. What's this new? Wait a minute. Sharks? Wait. There's a Titanic right there. Oh my gosh. What is this? But actually, I'm gonna suffocate in here. Am I not? Oh, there's another giant fish. Damn, they really recreated the ocean. At spawn. Turtles? What? Okay, let's try to get out of here. Oh, daytime's coming up. I think we should watch the sun come out. Yeah, we don't even see the sun. As I watched the sunrise on the horizon, it finally sank in. This was it. Day 100 had arrived. I never thought I would actually survive on the server for 100 days. Even though I died once. I think it's acceptable because it's 2v2t, let's be honest. It's quite hard, you know? But yeah, what a great feeling. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and if you did watch till the end, please subscribe and like if you haven't. At 2,000 likes, I'll do another 100 days video, really similar to this. So yeah, thank you for watching, boys, and see you in the next video. Stay safe.